Hello students, I Parnika, your computer teacher is here.
Discuss about one of the most important tools of MS Word. The two tools which we'll be discussing today is spelling and grammar tool and the threshers. Okay, so we'll be discussing about these two. Moving forward, we'll be first discussing what is spelling and grammar tool. For example, everyone, you maintain a book or a notebook in your school. So once you maintain a notebook, you give it for checking. Once you make any mistake or grammatical error, what happens? Your teacher underlines that particular wrong spelling or grammar error by using a red pen. Why she uses a red pen? There is a purpose behind she using a red pen. The purpose is once it is highlighted in red color, it is easy to identify the error which you have done and you can easily go ahead and correct that error. In the similar way, Microsoft Word also helps you with this. Once you make any spelling or grammatical error in a document which you have created, it is marked with a different color wavy lines. Okay, it is marked with a different color wavy lines. So if you make a spelling mistake, it has a red color wavy line under the word which you have misspelled. Okay, and if you make a grammatical error, if it makes a blue wavy line under that particular grammatical error. So this is how Microsoft Word helps you in checking your errors and helping you by correcting that mistakes which you have committed in your document. It gives you the suggestion box as well. Under the suggestion box, it provides you with the spelling mistake, okay, which you have done and the correct spelling related to it. Okay, so you can go ahead, use the suggestion box and you can correct your spelling mistake. So let's see how does the spelling and grammar tool works. So this is a document which I have already created. And if in case I mark any mistake, so there are two colors which you are able to see here. One is the blue color. Everyone will listen to me very carefully. The blue color is for what? The blue color is for grammatical mistake. So if you commit any of the grammatical mistake, it is always marked in the blue color. So for grammatical mistake, it is blue color. Okay, so this is your grammatical mistake. The computer word is your grammatical mistake, whereas the information word which you are able to see here is your spelling mistake. Okay, so there are two mistakes which have been found. The spelling mistake is being referred as red color and the blue color mistake is referred as a grammatical error. So once you have committed a mistake, in your document, I have just written two lines. Okay, if you have a document of around 100 pages and there are spelling mistakes which are being done by you, and without checking the spelling and grammatical errors, you forward that document to, for example, your teacher, then there would be a lot of mistakes which would be shown here in your document. So the best way is to correct them all before forwarding your document. So in the ribbon, you will find review tab. In the ribbon, you will find the review tab. How you can actually go ahead and improve your spelling and grammatical mistakes, you have to go to the review tab. Once you go to the review tab, you have to click on it. As soon as you click on it, there are different groups which are present here in the review tab. The first group is the proofing group. Under the proofing group, there is spelling and grammar tool present here. Once you click on the spelling and grammar tool, it starts checking your document. As soon as it checks your document, there is a suggestion box which gets open on the right corner of the screen. This is the suggestion box. Okay, as soon as the suggestion box is opened here, it will show you the spelling mistake which you have done. So I have written the spelling of information as incorrect. So what you can do is you can go ahead and correct the spelling from here, from the suggestion box. Moving forward, first we'll talk about what are these options, the change option and change all option. What is the difference between them? So the change means the spelling which is highlighted right now here is this information is highlighted. So if in a document you want to only change this spelling here at this position, then you have to click on change. Okay. And if you want to change the spelling of information in whole of the document, then you have to click on change all. Okay. So here I have made a document of only 2 lines, but if in case your document is of 100 pages, okay, so if you click on change, then the particular position where it is highlighted, the only spelling of that particular word would get changed, but not in the whole of the document. So if you want to change the spelling of whole of the document, what you have to do is you have to click on the change all option. Okay. Now the next options which are present here is the ignore option. Then we have ignore all, and then we have add. Okay. Ignore all, ignore, and add. So once you click on ignore, in the similar way like change, if you want to ignore this particular spelling, you can click on ignore. So once you click on ignore, in the whole document, once the information spelling, if it is wrong, it would be highlighted, but here it would be ignored. Okay. So if you click on ignore all, in whole of the document of 20 or 100 pages, the spelling of information would be ignored. Okay. So the spelling would be incorrect like this and would be shown in whole of the document without the red line. So see, if I click on change, the spelling of information is changed here. Okay. For example, I will show there are 2 spellings of information. One is here. So once I click on change, only this particular spelling will get changed. The next spelling is still coming with a red line. Understood, everyone? If I click on ignore all, if I click on ignore all, if I click on change all, both the spellings would get changed. Just give me a second. If I click on change all the spellings would get changed. Okay. So this is how it works. This is how it works. Check is complete and you are ready to go. The grammatical mistake automatically gets corrected. The grammatical mistake automatically gets corrected. Spelling mistake, you have to go ahead and select the spellings from the suggestion box. Understood, everyone? So this is how it works. If I click on ignore, it will ignore it. If I click on ignore all, it will ignore both the spellings. It has ignored both the spelling mistakes. Okay. And if I click on add, basically the spelling would get added in the spelling and grammar check. If I go ahead and add this particular spelling, what will happen? The spelling will get added. See, information spelling is wrong. If I click on add, both the spellings would get added in Y dictionary of MS Word, and it gives you a message that spelling and grammar check is complete. You are good to go. So this is how the spelling and grammatical errors works. Okay. Moving forward, we'll be talking about the threshers. What is threshers? Okay. What is threshers? We'll be talking about them. Okay. So once you want to find the synonym of a particular word used in your document, or you want to find an antonym of a particular word used in your document, you can do it with the help of the threshers. Okay, you can do it with the help of threshers. So synonyms means if you want to find the similar word, antonyms means if you want to find the opposite word. So for example, if I take electronic, okay, I want a similar word related to electronic as well as the opposite word. So I will go ahead, select the word and click on threshers. Where is threshers? Here in the proofing area. you will be able to see threshers. If I click on threshers, what will happen? It will give me the box here on the right hand side, the suggestion box, which helps you to increase your vocabulary. It would give you a lot of words related to electronics, the similar as well as the opposite. Okay. So if you want to go with the similar word, then you can use computer as an automated, automatic, electrical, microelectronic, or electric device. So I will go to automated. I'll select automated. I'll go to this arrow. You are able to see this arrow. I'll click on this arrow and I'll click on insert. As soon as I click on insert, the electronic word is being removed. In the place of electronic, it shows automated. Okay. In the similar way, interesting. In the similar way, if I go for interesting, I click on threshers, it will show you a lot of words related to interesting, the similar words, as well as it will show you the opposite words as well. So here you can see interesting is appealing, noteworthy, worthy of note, out of ordinary, attractive, appealing, fascinating. The opposite is also given here, boring. So computer is really interesting to work with, or we can select computer is really boring to work with. So if I click on boring and I'll go with the arrow, I'll click on arrow, and if I click on copy, what happens? With insert, it automatically inserts. It removes the previous word and adds on the new word. But if I go ahead and click on uh, copy, what will happen? We'll see here. See, if I click on copy, for example, dull, if I click on copy, this word would get copied. The word is copied. Now I have to go once again to the home tab, click on paste. Once I click on paste, then the word will get removed and a new word will get added. So this is how the threshers work. It gives you the opposite as well as similar words. You can add that word in that position by using the insert option or the copy option. If you use the insert option, see here, if you use this insert option, it would replace the previous word and will add a new word. And if you use the copy, then what will happen? You have to click on copy and then go to paste and you have to paste it there. So this is the threshers. Okay, everyone. Now we'll be talking about the formatting of MS Word. How you can go ahead and format your text in MS Word. So there are formatting basically means changing the look of your document and making it more attractive and presentable. Okay, so for that you use the formatting. So that is the term for formatting, means changing the look of a document in order to make it look attractive and presentable. So see, what I have written is not that presentable. It is in the normal writing. But if I use different formats, which formatting facilities which actually this MS Word provide us, it would look really very presentable. So let's see how we can actually make it more attractive. So moving forward, we can use different options or different features which is being provided by the MS Word for formatting. So we can actually go ahead and change the text style. There are different text style present in the MS Word. We'll talk about the three of them. Okay, first, let's see here. Once you are in the home tab, under the home tab, you'll be able to see three options. You will be able to see three options here. One is the B, the other is I, and the other is U. B, I, U. What is the purpose of B? B means B stands for bold. I stands for italic and U stands for underline. Once we use bold, what will happen? See here, I have selected this word. If I use bold, then what happens? This effect helps you to darker the selected text. Here your text is in the darker mode. See, first it was in the normal mode. Now your text is a little darker. So it makes your text a little darker. If I talk about italics, what happens? See here. If I use italics, it makes your text appear slanting to the right. On the right hand side, it would come a little in a slanting way. See, here the text is little slanting, okay, as compared to the other text, it is a little slanting. So it makes your text a little slanting. If I talk about underline, it actually go ahead and underline your text. So here your text is underlined. So if you talk about, you can use all these three features in a particular word. It is not that in a particular word you can only use one of these styles. You can use all the three styles in a particular word, sentence, or a line or a paragraph. See, altogether I have selected them. I will click on bold, as well as I'll click on italics, as well as I can click on underline, and all the three features are here. Okay, so this is the text style which you can actually go ahead and apply on your font or the text which you have written. It makes your text more attractive. Okay, now further we'll talk about highlighting text. You people normally do this highlighting text in your books. Once you are reading a book and you find something very interesting, what you do is you highlight them using a highlighter. You highlight them using a highlighter. Or if in case your ma'am says this line is very much important, use a highlighter to underline this line. So once you use a highlighter and the line is highlighted in a extra way, so that whenever you open your book you remember that this line is a very important line just because it is highlighted in a using a highlighter. In the similar way you can highlight the text here in your document so that you can actually grab the reader's attention towards that particular line. So how we can actually go ahead and use a highlighter? You can see here, this is the option here which is set to be the text highlight color. Text highlight color. So if you want to highlight this computer word, what you have to do is you have to select this word, then click on this highlighter. As soon as I click on this highlighter, there is an arrow on the side of it. Once you click on that arrow, it will give you the color palette. It gives you the color palette. Here you can select any of the color of your choice. For example, I choose turquoise. So I select the word, I click on turquoise, and the word will get highlighted in the turquoise color. Okay. In a similar way, if you want to even highlight a particular line, you have to select that line. Once you have selected the line, click on the arrow, select the color of your highlighter, for example, pink. As soon as I click on pink, the particular line is highlighted. So this is highlighting text. Why do we highlight text? Just because if we want to grab the user's attention or the reader's attention towards a particular line which is said to be a very important line, then we can use this particular option which is text highlight color. I hope these two methods of formatting the text is clear to you people. I would request you, if you're not, then go ahead, watch the video once again. In the further videos, we'll be talking about more of the formatting features. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone.